In this video, I'm going to do problems from 2.6, numbers 41, 45, 49, 53. And the real question that seems to be coming up is, how do you complete the square? That's a topic that was addressed in, I believe, 1.6 or 1.7 in the in chapter 1, so in that review. So it might be helpful to go back and look at that again if you didn't spend time on that, like if you took the chapter quiz instead of doing the work. But here we go. So I'm going to look at 41 here. And it says we have x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 4y minus 8 equals 0. And the idea is you want to get the x terms together, the y terms together, and move that constant over. So if I were to add this 8 to both sides, and I'm going to rewrite the order of things, I have x squared minus 4x plus some blank plus y squared plus 4y plus some blank equals 0. And the idea is I'm going to complete the square and fill in these blanks, so not equal 0. That should be equals to 8 plus blank plus blank. And so we look at this negative 4, we're going to divide it by 2, and we get negative 2. And we look at negative 2 squared, and we get a 4. So that's what's going to go in that blank. Here we take this 4 as well. Divide by 2, we get a 2. 2 squared is 4. And that's going to go into that blank. But we also have to put them here and here, respectively. So what we end up with is an x squared minus 4x plus a blank, and that was a 4 we came up with, plus y squared plus 4y plus the 4 equals 8 plus 4 plus 4. Now, this is a perfect square trinomial, and I would hope that you're good at factoring this now. So we have x minus 2 squared. We made it a perfect square trinomial. That's what completing the square does. And then we have y plus 2 squared equals 16. Now it's in the standard form for a circle, so our center is located at 2, negative 2, because if you remember, our standard formula for this is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. The r squared is 16, so that means r must be 4. So if we were to graph this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is not drawn to scale, but here we go. It's at 2, negative 2, so there's our center. Our radius is 4, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 out this way. Excuse my dog barking, or not barking, coughing. He's an old dog, still hanging on. And then we go up 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 4 units. And this is clearly my spacing is not consistent, so we end up with this type of thing. There's our circle. Okay, and that's the general process for this. You complete those squares. So let's look at 45, where we have, x squared plus y squared plus 6y minus 2x equals negative 2. So we write this with the x terms together. X squared minus 2x plus blank plus y squared plus 6y plus blank is negative 2 plus the first blank plus the second blank. So we take this negative 2 and divide by 2, we get a negative 1. Negative 1 squared is 1. And then we take this 6, divide by 2, we get a 3. 3 squared is 9. So we end up with an x squared minus 2x plus the 1 plus y squared plus 6y plus the 9 equals negative 2 plus 1 plus 9. And this would factor. It's a perfect square trinomial, x minus 1 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals 8. That means the center of this circle is at 1, negative 3, and the radius squared is 8, so the radius is the square root of 8, which is 2 root 2. So that's like around 1 point, or 2.82. So if we were to graph this, we're at 1, okay, so it's at 1, -3. And then 2 root 2, like I said, that's like 2 times 1.41, so 2.82 as a rough estimate. So 1, 2, so just shy of that. And then so it looks something like this. Okay, that was 45. Next, go on to 49. We have x squared plus y squared minus 6x plus 4y minus 3 equals 0. So we'll add the 3 to both sides. We have x squared minus 6x plus blank plus y squared plus 4y plus blank equals 3 plus blank plus blank. This time I'm not going to go through as many steps, but still -6 divided by 2 is -3. -3 squared is 9, so I'm going to put that up here and there. And then 4 divided by 2 is going to be 2. 2 squared is 4, so I'll put a 4 there and a 4 there. So we end up with an x minus 3 squared. Notice the 3 there. Okay. Plus y plus 2 squared equals 16. So our center in this case is going to be at 3, -2, and r squared, the radius squared, is 16, so the radius must be 4. So if we're to graph this one, three, -2 will be right about here, and the radius is 4, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, my spacing is not consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like something like this. And then the last one, 53, is x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 8y minus 16 equals 0. So I'll add 16 to both sides, and we'll have x squared minus 4x plus blank, any guesses what that blank's going to be, plus y squared plus 8y plus blank equals 16 plus the first blank plus the second blank. So -4 squared, -4 divided by 2 is -2. -2 squared is 4. And 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 squared is 16. So we have x minus 2 squared plus y plus 4 squared equals 36. So our center in this case is at 2, -4, and the radius squared is 36, which means the radius is 6. I'm graphing that. Let's see. And 2, -4 is our center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes out to there. Goes back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And it goes up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And down by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's our circle. Okay, hope that helps.